Right now, your body is generating electricity, not enough to charge your phone, not enough to power your house, but enough to make scientists ask a very interesting question. What if all that wasted heat could actually be used? Every second of every day, the human body produces thermal energy. You lose it through your skin, into the surrounding air, into your clothing. Most of it simply disappears, gone forever. But researchers are developing materials designed to capture a portion of that energy and turn it into electricity. And honestly, the idea sounds like science fiction. At first glance, these materials don't look particularly impressive. Thin films, flexible patches, small wearable devices, nothing that screams future technology. But hidden inside them is a fascinating concept called thermoelectric generation. The basic principle is surprisingly simple. When one side of certain materials becomes warmer than the other, electrons begin to move. That movement creates an electric current. In other words, a temperature difference can generate power, and your body happens to provide a constant source of heat. That means a wearable device resting against your skin could potentially create small amounts of electricity simply because you're alive. No charging cable, no batteries being swapped out, no sunlight required, just body heat. The potential applications are enormous. Imagine fitness trackers powered by the person wearing them, medical sensors that continuously monitor patients without frequent charging, emergency devices capable of extending battery life, smart clothing that powers its own electronics, even tiny implanted medical devices that harvest energy directly from the human body. Suddenly, body heat stops being wasted energy. It becomes a resource, and the technology keeps improving. Early thermoelectric systems were often bulky and inefficient. They struggled to generate useful amounts of power, but advances in material science are changing that. Researchers are developing flexible thermoelectric materials, stretchable systems, lightweight designs that can bend and move naturally with the body. Because if people are going to wear these devices every day, they can't feel like wearing a brick. And honestly, that's part of what makes this technology so fascinating. It doesn't rely on giant machines, massive infrastructure, or complicated systems. It takes something ordinary, the warmth your body already produces, and transforms it into something useful. The visual demonstrations are incredible. Researchers place devices against human skin. Tiny LEDs illuminate. Sensors activate. Electronic systems begin functioning, powered by nothing more than body heat. Your brain almost rejects it at first, because we've been taught electricity comes from outlets, batteries, generators, not ourselves. Yet our bodies have always been energy systems. Scientists are simply learning how to harvest a tiny fraction of that energy more efficiently. Will body heat power entire cities? Probably not. At least not anytime soon. But that's not the point. The point is creating smarter technology. Technology that requires less maintenance, less charging, less interruption. Because sometimes the future isn't about finding more energy. It's about wasting less of the energy we already have. And honestly, the fact that your own body could someday help power the devices around you might be one of the strangest examples of that future yet.